Hi there, it's me again, and I'm going to show you the results of my coconut use for the past couple of years. I keep getting responses of people who want me to show what I've been, what my face looks like now after using the regime for years and years and years. Now the reality is we can't expect miracles to happen. I already showed you in the two videos that the lines did disappear. And we all get lazy at times. Sometimes I want to use my regime, some days I don't use the regime. Maybe one week I didn't have time to go to the store and buy my organic coconut oil that comes in the jar. And then, some months and some of those years I was able to do it like each and every day. So, to show you that the wrinkles have not come back at least, and if you go into my last video to see what my wrinkles actually looked like, I should give you an example of what my wrinkles look like now. They definitely have not come back. I think they actually have diminished a little bit more. So here we'll start to show some of that stuff. So you have to, bear with me because I'm looking into the viewfinder on the back of the camera that I'm holding in order to show you the line. So you have to just bear with me how I do this. So this is the best lighting I could find because someone made a comment that one of my videos didn't have the greatest lighting, which is true, it didn't. I wasn't trying to fool anybody. The coconut stuff actually did work. You can see the proof that the lines did disappear, but to be fair, let's do it again under the really good lighting, and I'm pretty sure like the viewfinder is showing me that this is pretty good lighting right now. Okay, so let's just go with the forehead first, I guess. So we'll go with the forehead. Okay, so you can see where the big line was. There was a big line here, here, that went all the way across, and it kind of stops in the middle just like I showed in the last video, and then kind of goes. But even here, it stops like right there, instead of going all the way down. That was the third line, which is at the top. It's just a little break. If you look carefully, it's just a little tiny little break. That used to be a full line that went all the way across. You can actually see it, that little break, and you can see where the line has actually disappeared up here on the top, and then it restarts again right there. So that whole line broke off. See? The little one, the break, and then restart. And even that is even softer than the last wrinkle video that I showed you. The middle line is the one that's the biggest that stayed, but it still broke off about here. It's only a deep wrinkle to about here now, and it goes all the way across, and it stops about right there. Even that line has somewhat changed a bit. Sorry, this one right here. So when you look at my face overall, I have used coconut oil today after I came out of the shower, so I'm not completely glossy, but it is a very strong light that we're using right now to show off this video, okay? So it is going to look fairly, it's the best lighting I could possibly get, just, for myself in my bathroom. But if you look, like, as an overall glow, in regular, like I'm standing just like by my shower curtain and stuff, like my skin looks pretty darn good. Like there's not that many noticeable big wrinkles. Remember around the eye area, I used to have some wrinkles there, and they used to be like big huge crow feet. Not here, but right actually in there. And they're pretty much diminished. Like that's just regular lighting, like from my, bathroom fixture. Like it almost looks like there's no wrinkle there at all. Like here, got a little bit of a bag under my eyes. I must be tired today. No, but see, when I smile, you can see it. See, that's where the line should have been. But when I'm just like normal, like hi me, normal me, right? Normal me, whoops, normal me, talking to you, talking to this, right? You go close up. There's not really a wrinkle there. Let's do this side. Normal me. Right? There's one teeny little line you can see right there. A teeny little one. Oh my God. That's amazing when you think about it. Like, if you look at my first video comparable to this one, I had massive lines everywhere. Like big lines. Right? And this is me, normal me, right? Normal me, looking at me in the camera with your HD at home. Like, I have to squint to see a line. Right? And that's, it's pretty amazing stuff considering I'm just using one product. Like I'm only using coconut oil. Right? So again, let's just do the scan, right? So here you are looking at me directly, like, you know, I'm just like, you know, like my skin's pretty flawless, you know, like, I'm sorry, but like that's just from coconut oil. Like that's all I use, and it's cheap. I can't show you the brand because I'm not legally allowed to on a YouTube video because I don't work for that company, but you can buy this stuff anywhere. I do not recommend you buying it from like, I'm not going to say the name because I can get in trouble, but I'm not going to recommend that you buy it from a place like big branded, sorry, what am I trying to say here? Like a big store, right? If I were you, I'd be looking at a health food store to buy your organic coconut oil from. Probably costs about $10. The reason why I suggest not to get it from a big brand name store is because chances are a lot of that company stuff comes from places that you know, they're, what they call that, you know, when you're not good to a climate or a culture to get your coconuts from, you know, free trade and all that kind of stuff. You know, they don't have good, some of them don't have good practices, some of the brands out there. And some of the brands are not, what they call it again, organic. Personally, I'd rather have a GMO-free organic product like a coconut oil on my face versus something full of GMOs. But that's just me. If you want to try it the other way, I cannot guarantee you results at all. And I mean, and the disclaimer here is that I can't guarantee results, right? It's not my place to say that for you particularly this is going to work, but if you read the comments, you'll find a lot of people do use this product and it does work. I just want to show you under good lighting as a normal human being standing here, right? In my regular, you know, lit bathroom, which actually, to tell you the truth, are, look at these crappy lights. It's one of those lights. Which we all know is not even good lighting. Right? It's a fluorescent bulb. Compact fluorescent. So for crappy lighting, which still is good lighting because it makes me bright, you can actually see the wrinkles, for not, you know, attractive, professional lighting, my skin is flawless. Like, you're not gonna find a major wrinkle on my face anywhere. Like, anywhere. Like a major wrinkle? No. Little, like a little, couple little lines. Those were major wrinkles, but you know what I mean? You can only see them because the light is actually in the groove. But they're not that big. Like if I put my hand up here, if I stretch it out even, right? Like it's not, they're not, those aren't, you know, those aren't huge like crater of a wrinkle, right? I mean, eventually we're all going to get wrinkles, right? But I'm sorry, that's like, my face was a lot worse than this. So anyway, this is just to help everybody out that wanted to see a video of me and my wrinkles because everyone's been asking. I just wanted to make sure that you could see with fairly decent lighting that it worked. And I continue to use it every day. I use it on my whole body. I use it for many different things. Like I use it as a suntan lotion, all that kind of crap. And I use it for, you know, just, you know, if I have itchy skin, I use it. If I have eczema, really bad eczema, it makes my knees itch. And so I put that on there with those areas, and it helps to calm it down because it gives it moisture, right? But it's also antibacterial, and so it's eating away at the bacteria that's causing that itch. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm glad that you guys pushed me to make it. I just, you know, got a little lazy, and I was just, you know, wasn't on the top of my list of things to do, but I thought, hey, we'll get it done for you, and then that way you guys can still see that my face is flawless as usual from my organic coconut oil. Take care, guys. Good luck.